Did you hear that Supreme Leader Snoke may make an appearance in a Star Wars prequel?
There's something more.
That Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst will be directing John Travolta? What about Tommy Wiseau returning to the big screen in a post-apocalyptic movie?
I did not.
No? We've got you covered. Welcome to the CineFiles, a weekly show where we zoom in on the most buzzworthy news Hollywood and the indie scene has to offer. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. Number 3. Tommy Wiseau in new trailer Scary Love.
I'm fed up with this world.
He really is. So much so, in fact, that the infamous Tommy Wiseau finds himself in a dystopian future in his latest film,
Scary Love.
The movie, directed by Jennifer Jupiter and produced by Telefantasy Studios, follows Wiseau in a failed industrial world who searches for his long-lost love, all while serving his duties as a bounty hunter.
Out of the rubble of a failed industrial world comes a man destined to change the future.
The trailer has a clear B-movie aesthetic with obvious 80s vibes that seem to try and emulate those of Blade Runner.
Embarrassing.
Per The Hollywood Reporter, the movie is a science fiction tale outfitted with practical special effects, laser beams, and lunatic ideas. Unfortunately, we only hear Tommy say one line in the trailer, but what a line it is.
I used to love you.
I used to hate you.
No release date has been announced, but you can catch Wiseau and The Room co-star Greg Sestero in their upcoming Best Friends movies, with the 2-part project being released in March and June.
You're not good. You're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
Number 2. Fred Durst to direct John Travolta in Moose.
I'ma do things my way. It's my way or the highway.
Yup. That Fred Durst. The Limp Bizkit frontman is going behind the camera to direct his 3rd feature film titled Moose, which is based on the true story of Durst having to deal with a dangerous stalker. Durst will team up with John Travolta, who has been cast as the lead character, a stalker whose obsession with his favorite movie star turns dangerous when he sets out to destroy his life.
Andy, don't worry about it, nobody's watching.
As previously mentioned, this isn't Durst's first film, having directed the 2007 The Education of Charlie Banks, which starred Jesse Eisenberg, and 2008's The Long Shots, which featured rapper Ice Cube. The film's producer, Andrea Lervolino of AMBI Media Group, said in a statement that John's range as an actor will once again be shown off as he steps into a character that Fred is all too familiar with, making this pairing so exciting.
Would you give a guy a foot massage?
Before we get to our final entry, here are a couple new releases.
Where are we?
We heard a cry out in the universe.
I thought he was alive.
We believe he is, and we're here to help you find him.
Is Tamara home?
I think you have the wrong trailer.
Number 1. Andy Serkis says Snoke backstory exists for possible Star Wars prequel.
If Skywalker returns, the new Jedi will rise.
If you were a fan of Star Wars' Supreme Leader Snoke and hated how, spoiler alert, Kylo Ren made mincemeat of him,
He means nothing to me.
then this next bit of news may be of interest to you. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Andy Serkis, who played the ill-fated villain, told the publication that he, producer J.J. Abrams, and director Rian Johnson all came up with Snoke's backstory. "We wanted him to have a great deal of mystery," said Serkis. "I've been asked not to shed anything. Should we want to bring him back in any way, whether in a prequel? I know that some people find it incredibly frustrating, but I think it allows for further exploration and layering at a further point."
Go.
The frustration Serkis mentioned seems to stem from some fans' disgust over the premature death of the dark side's leader, making the would-be game-changer in the Star Wars canon nothing more than a tool for a bait-and-switch.
Our strategy must now change.
So, what do you think the odds are of seeing Snoke in future installments? Enjoy our entries? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.